Okay, so hi guys. How are we all doing today? And you're welcome this beautiful day. Um I just again, everyone is so excited about sinners. I'm one of them. I'm not going to say everyone as if to say I'm different or I'm too me, I am head over, high heels and block heels in love with that movie, and I'm going to watch it again next week. You people no try. Anyway, so I just wanted to get talking, and if you have not watched my YouTube channel, my YouTube video on that, on my take on sinners. The video will be up tonight. Okay, so don't fail to go there, right? But I just wanted to broach a subject because, like I said on my video on my YouTube channel, I said that there are so many angles to sinners. There's so many things to bring out of sinners, and one of the things I decided and I noticed again was the fact that so I stumbled upon this I don't know if it was a Christian community or something, and there was this thing about the devilish connotation of sinners and the use of the voodoo and how they got a voodoo princess and blah 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 priestess, and I'm like, what? And it got me thinking, and I'm like, listen, because I've done a similar video before, but I was also reviewing a movie. It's a Nigerian movie, Suspicion. And I can't help but feel like Uzo Arukwe was onto something in that movie. And I said it because I have the video here on my TikTok, so you can go check it out. And I said it on my TikTok, and I said that the beauty of Suspicion was the fact that the use of voodoo was boldly and beautifully used, and it was used in a positive way and not in a negative light, because we've always been sold that voodoo is negative, it's devilish, it's wicked, it's evil. That has been the rhetoric. And again, it hurts me because we all are aware today that Christianity is a construct. It's a construct. And I strongly believe that Christianity is a construct that was created against women. That women were the targets. I don't know. I strongly believe that. But not just women, because we see that a lot. It's not just women, but a lot of things. And it worries me because I've also been a victim of this, right? Of this voodoo thing. I've been a victim of this denigration of voodoo and all that. I wasn't raised in the practice. I don't know about it. But I also realized very quickly that many of us, even while being Christians, right, that we also make allusion to our voodoo, but we don't know. So let me say, for example, in the Igbo culture, we have what we call our chi. And your chi is your personal deity. Your chi is the person, like your guardian angel that has been assigned to you. And so we hear in Igbo language, chigi duogi, chi nonyeregi, chigi munanya, that kind of a thing. Your chi is your personal deity. And this was something that in Igbo culture is wildly believed, because in those days, your chi was the person that you offered, your sacrifices to. And the sacrifices were just very simple sacrifices of a kola nut, and, you pray. It's not even a sacrifice. It was a prayer. So before you stepped out to the farm, before you stepped out to anywhere you were going to do anything, you open your mouth and you said a prayer to your chi, telling him to bless your day, telling him to telling your chi to take you to where you're supposed to go and bring you back, safely. And your chi should go before you if you had any business dealings. This was what we, and unconsciously, we are still using those languages, because even the names we give to our children carry those names, carry those deities. For example, my name is Chinyere. You have Chukwudi, Chidubem. It's still there. And so when I hear people, saying, Christians saying, oh, no, please, I would beg you not to denigrate the movie at all. Because again, you are coming from a place that you had no clue about. And you had and this is something that you were, thrown into. And one of the reasons I am I really I would say one of the reasons I envy the Yoruba and the Bini kingdom in Nigeria is that they have kept up the worship of their of the voodoo practices, the Ifa. The Bini is the oh my god, they had the queen of I can't remember most of the Bini deities, but they existed. They were there as women, as men. The Benis and the Yorubas practice it à fond. They do it all over. And we see that these practices have moved over, or they are also practiced in similar countries like Brazil, Portugal, things like that. They exist in Haiti. We see them. They didn't learn these things from the sky. It was something that was handed out to them, and they have been doing it. And so, the Yoruba have been the people that, and the Benis have been people that I know that have kept up, to the letter. They have kept up, okay, the practice of the voodoo. Now there is a practice in Igbo land that is called Ofala. Ofala is like I practiced Ofala once. But it was far from what I knew Ofala to be. So Ofala was a thing that was a king of the land who came, or the Eze, or the chief, or whoever, or the Igwe. And it is done every year towards the harvest, or after the planting season. And what is the Ofala? So the Igwe of the land goes praying for the land, praying for families, and asking, the gods for a bountiful harvest, for good health. These are the things that they have always been. So keep sinners out of your mouth, right? Because I believe in being very open-minded. I believe in allowing, to learn, and I believe in learning and being taught, right? Because you can't know it. And when I hear about this, it also tells me about what Sinners was all about. Because there was Annie who was who was practicing, the hoodoo, and despite the love Smoke had for her, he could not. It was hard for him to reconcile that relationship, but it was there, and he kind of sort of believed it, and you just wanting to show that you are still better off than you carry the mantra on your head more than the people who brought the mantra to you. That's just what it is, So for me, I would say just, keep that side of it out of it. Please, if you want to watch Sinners, go and watch it. If you don't want to watch Sinners, no problem, shut your eye, but don't come out and start talking about it being demonic or devilish. Come on, please. I will take exception to it. Okay, I'll see you guys. I want to record my YouTube video. Bye. Mwah.